In this tutorial, we're going to show you how to add a log sheet in Logbook Checker on an Android app. We're on the log sheet list screen already, as you can see there, and there's one log sheet already in there. To add a log sheet, just tap on the plus down the bottom next to your name and license number. That'll bring up a screen as you can see here. The top field is the date field. Now, Logbook Checker automatically adds the same details from the previous log sheet, so what fatigue option, time zone, all those sorts of things are automatically added on the next log sheet. And it also just adds a day to the date. So the previous log sheet was Saturday the 3rd of December, this one's Sunday the 4th of December. You can change that date by clicking on it and choosing another date. Okay, that's added. EWD option, well, that's if you're using electronic work diary. So this allows you, if you choose this option in here, you'll say you've indicated using electronic work diary. If you're not, please change it back, because what it does, it allows you to record time in minute intervals rather than in 15-minute intervals, or for the eastern state, or 5-minute intervals for the WA state. So it now allows you to do that in 1-minute intervals. Turn that off. Security number, that's the letters part of your driver work diary number in your physical work diary. So if you can type those in there, and the page number is the page number in your diary. Separate field, so that when you add it, it automatically increments that number when you add a new log sheet. So the next one will be 46. Choose your fatigue option there. You've got standard hours BFM, we've chosen BFM, standard bus, or if you choose WA rules, it will come up and ask you which option in the WA rules do you want to use. Now, it's got both solo and 2-up. If you don't use 2-up, it doesn't matter, it's not using the 2-up option, but with solo you can choose option A or option B, and the same with 2-up if you are using 2-up. If you choose that and just hit the tick, it then tells you what one you've chosen here in the middle. The accreditation number is your BFM accreditation number. If you're using BFM, that will go in there from your settings. That's so that if you change companies and have a different accreditation number, well, you can type that in your settings and that will then appear in here. Time zone, you can choose your time zone, click on there, and we've chosen New South Wales, but you can choose another one. Daily check time, well, you can choose what time of the day you did a daily check on your truck, and that will put that in there. Fit for duty, if you're fit for duty, this is the way they marked it off, when you first start the day, am I fit for duty? Nights away, if you're driving and you spend a night away, this is for tax reasons, it will record that so you can claim that tax-free component. 2-up driver, well, you can type in the name of a 2-up driver in here. His license number, the state, just choose from the list, security number for his work diary, and the page number is on his work diary. Choose his fatigue option, he might be on standard hours or he might be on BFM, you can choose one of those. Now when you hit the save button, it will save that log sheet there. You can see now that's in the list. To edit that log sheet, you can click on the little pencil button here, or you can hold down on it and it will come up with a menu, edit or delete. So we'll click on the edit, you can see all those details, you can change any of those details in there. So I can change my time that I did my daily check, and we can save that. You can add a log sheet for the same day, 2 log sheets on the one day. And the reason that is possible is because you might change from BFM to standard hours. It then asks you, you sure you want to have a duplicate one? You can say yes. And that will now have another log sheet, so you might start the day on BFM and then go to standard hours. I will point out that whenever you change fatigue options in Logbook Checker, it will check whether you can actually drive based on your new fatigue option, because you might be over hours if you're on BFM for a week or for the day, and it won't let you drive until you've had your necessary break. So Logbook Checker does that all for you. When you click on a log sheet, it brings up a list of the log entries that are on that log sheet, and you can add further log entries on there, but that's in another video and we'll show you that. So that's how to add log sheets in Logbook Checker. The important thing when you add a log sheet is that you don't have to have all the only information you need is the date, your fatigue option and your time zone. And Logbook Checker, that's all it needs to calculate whether you're driving correctly. The other stuff is you can record in there, it's just handy, but it's not necessary for the calculations. The other thing it does is when you add 2-up drivers, it will slowly build it, all trucks that you're driving, it will slowly build those up in here in the driver list. There's all your 2-up drivers, they'll appear in there as you add them from the log sheet. So I hope that's been helpful, and thanks for choosing Logbook Checker.